We are in the BUI platform studio and I'm speaking with Keith McCormick, who will be running a seminar for Adapt events called Profiting with Practical Supervised Machine Learning. Keith, can you briefly explain the overall goal of the workshop?
Absolutely. I think, Werner, I think the word profiting and the title is a really important one because there are a lot of organizations that experiment with machine learning, but fewer of them take those models and deploy them. And only when you deploy them can you derive profit from them. So what we're going to be talking about is what continues to be the most common approach to practical machine learning, and that is supervised machine learning. So we're going to talk about the two main types of machine learning and then how to derive value from deploying those models.
Okay. And can you briefly walk us through the topics that you'll be covering during the workshop?
Sure. So we'll talk about those two types. One is classification models. In particular, I always like to emphasize what's called binary classification when you're trying to predict which of two outcomes you're going to be doing. And also the kind of value estimation that you would do with regression, but you can do also with a host of different techniques. So we'll lay the groundwork for that. But then we're going to talk about how to define the problems properly so that you increase the likelihood that you'll get to deployment and then derive value out of these projects. So we'll talk about the most common techniques, the most useful ones. We'll walk through that. And then we'll talk about all the other supporting material that helps that, how to evaluate the models, how to determine which ones are going to be the best fit for your organizations, and then the steps leading to that all-important deployment in the end.
Okay. Can you explain who the workshop is intended for? So what are the job titles that you typically see attending your workshop?
Well, certainly your data science practitioners who would be building these models. But in the context of a half-day course, the way this is presented, also the folks that those data scientists report to. So folks that would be in analytics management, and also the folks that those data science practitioners would have a colleague relationship with, like those that are in IT that are preparing and providing the data that would be used by the data scientists. All of those groups would benefit from this course.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Keith. Looking forward to the half day.
I am as well. I always enjoy these workshops.